So in today's video, we're going to take a look at what's going to happen if Iran tries to form an empire in 2024. And in order to form the empire, they're going to be invading some of their neighboring countries. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Now, before any sort of invasion or something, let me tell you that Iran doesn't have a good economy to support any invasion. They're facing major US and European sanctions, so they cannot just go around and invade countries in this situation. So what are they going to be doing about it? Well, there are 4 rich Gulf countries which don't have a good military, but they have a lot of money. And well, those 4 countries are Kuwait, Bahrain, which is barely visible, Qatar, and the UAE. And let's get into the war now. The first country to get invaded was Bahrain, and we can see a naval landing being made on the coast of Kuwait, thus taking Kuwait City, which is the capital city of Kuwait, and the country falls. I mean, Qatar does try to push back the Iranians, but you can't go against this. This is huge. And the same goes for the UAE, which is unable to hold off the Iranians. The country surrenders after Abu Dhabi is taken. And yeah, we don't even need to look at a peace treaty because this itself is a peace treaty. They entirely annexed all these countries. And after taking all the money from these countries, now Iran is prepared for a full-scale invasion. And the first major country which they're going to be invading is Iraq. And yeah, now we can see that the Iranian troops have cut off Iraq from the coastline. And they're slowly pushing towards Baghdad, which is located somewhere around here. The Iraqi troops are also pushing into Iran in hopes of them not getting completely annexed, but it's too late now that Iran has completely taken all of Baghdad. And with the surrender of Baghdad, Iraq is slowly getting devastated. The morale amongst the soldiers has been lost. These troops are also pushed back, and at this point Iraq finally goes ahead and surrenders. And yeah, well, in this peace treaty we can see that Iraq completely got annexed by Iran, and after many months Iran has finally prepared for another war, and this war is against Syria and Jordan at the same time. And well, this is not looking good for Syria and Jordan. Iranian troops are now pushing into Syria from the Kurdish territories, and they're also pushing into Jordan from these parts. But oh boy, things are about to get worse for Syria, as now we can see that Turkey also declared war on Syria, and they've started their own push in the western parts, thus taking the coastline. We can see that the Iranians have successfully taken over the capital city of Jordan, and with that Jordan surrenders, and now these troops are pushing towards Damascus in order to take the capital city. And Turkey also manages to get themselves some land, but finally with the surrender of Damascus, Syria just goes ahead and surrenders. Well, time to look at another peace treaty. And well, in this peace treaty here, we can see that all of Jordan got completely annexed. This part of Syria went to Turkey, and the rest was taken by Iran itself. And would you look at this, Iran is one of the most strongest countries in the world now. And well, some countries are not too happy about it. Some countries, yeah. But over here in Palestine, something unexpected happens, and that unexpected thing is Palestine kind of joins this Iranian empire, and well, this kind of pisses off Israel. So now Israel declares war on Iran. Keep in mind that this isn't just Israel, but they're backed by some very important countries over here. So we can see that the Israeli troops have successfully taken all these lands from Iran. Damascus is successfully taken, and now they're pushing further into Iranian lands. They successfully cut off this part of Jordan from Iran, and well, this part kind of surrenders. But by now the Iranian troops have mobilized themselves. They now have arrived in the front line, thus taking all these parts back. All of Jordan is retaken. Palestine is also liberated. And after a fierce battle with Israel, Iran finally takes all of Israel. And this was a huge blow to all these Western countries. And now let's take a look at this peace negotiation. And well, once again, we can see a complete annexation of Israel. Now there are only 2 countries which Iran wants to invade, because if they invade more, it's gonna make them more unstable, and they'll have to face some rebellions. But yeah, those 2 countries are Lebanon and Azerbaijan. Well, Lebanon doesn't exist. The exclave of Azerbaijan is taken, and this kind of pisses off Turkey, as Azerbaijan is their major ally. But for the sake of this video, we can just say that Turkey is not going to be doing anything here. The Iranian troops successfully push into Azerbaijan, thus taking their capital city Baku, which was somewhere here, and Azerbaijan is slowly falling into the Iranian hands, but they finally go ahead and surrender. And yeah, let's look at our final peace deal here. And yeah, in this peace deal we can see that all of Azerbaijan got annexed, as well as Lebanon, and this is well, too much for Iran to handle. They're going to try to assimilate all of their provinces, forces. And this is kind of giving the Safavid vibes. And although you could say that they can go ahead and invade Turkmenistan, but at this point it is too much for them, because they invaded all of these Gulf countries. They invaded Azerbaijan, all of these countries like Iraq, Syria, Israel, Palestine, and Jordan, Lebanon, of course. So yeah, this is enough for them. And it's also going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future. And thank you for watching.